Okay, good morning, guys. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm checking whether the live is going on or not, and then we start. Okay, all right. Okay, so this workshop for everyone. It is not something like that. Anyone can see. Anybody can use ChatGPT or not. So with Java developer or .NET developer, anybody can use ChatGPT. Exactly anyone can use this, attend the workshop. And there's a few rules I just wanted to announce. If somebody fresher, if you don't know, never install any applications before, so might be you never heard, you don't understand few topics like installations, and you try to be bear with me. And today I wanted to introduce a very nice things, guys. Okay, so we'll be come up with new projects and we work together and all those things will start. So welcome back and welcome to Sunday workshop. And let me share this screen. And let me tell you, if you have any questions, so we will discuss at last, not disturb the workshops, because I spent a lot of time to bring out all these things in front of the audience and in front of the students, absolutely free classes. And also, whenever, if you, my new batch starts on full stack Generative agentic AI with Python, if anyone interested, you can attend from tomorrow. All right, guys, so let's continue and let me share the screen. Here we go. I hope you can see the screen now. And the name of the project which we'll start today is the Full Stack Gen AI SaaS Bootcamp. So Generative AI SaaS Bootcamp, and so audible and okay. So we'll build, deploy, scale production-ready AI applications. And in today's workshop, in today's bootcamp, I want to bring back some of the applications called Cursor, Gemini, Fast API, and Versal. So using Versal, we will deploy absolutely freely. No need to pay. Normally, I mean, when you deploy any app, it must be a chargeable. So we have few apps like few deployment tool, which is Versal. For that, there is not required to, payment of any services, guys. So it's absolutely, it's going to be take first 1 hour. I just introductions, all those things. So when will you start full stack? Manish, please listen and we'll discuss Versal will work for full stack. Yes, yes, yes. I said no more questions. Pavan, first listen, man. Whenever anybody joined first time, any experienced guys, they suddenly ask you questions. And if I don't answer, suddenly they screwed up. So I would request you, this session is going on. You can ask any questions after the class. So I'd request you to please focus on it and I'll answer all of your query. Okay, team, deal done. Okay, great. Okay, no problem. So see, many of I see the continue students, continue people who joined every workshops, and I see the names, and we will talk about all those things, guys. All right, team. So the name of the today's boot camp is Full Stack Gen AI SaaS Bootcamp. Will build, deploy, and scale production ready. We use these tools: Cursor, Gemini, Fast API, Versal. Before I start the session, there is a small request from my side. It is going to be take 2 hour session and I will explain slowly. I want everyone to build in applications with me. I will guide you how to work step by step. And if you work with the class and when you get some error, no problem. The session is going live. All right. And I will share you all the link. And wherever you got some error and you stuck, no problem. You can go back the class, go back the, the live and then watch it. Clear? All right. So before I start, I want to introduce what is meant by SaaS. SaaS full form, it stands for software as a service. So what's meant by software as a service? When I talk about Netflix provider service, guys, we pay Netflix every month and then we take subscriptions and we used it. So you not need to install any applications on premises. So you have to pay and you use it. I mean to say it is a way to internet instead of installing. It is way of delivering software over the internet instead of installing on your computer. All right. And small things I want to do it. If anyone first time user, so I request you to please scan this QR code as I'm starting a new batch full stack GenAI agentic AI at morning time. So I want you to scan this QR code and join the WhatsApp group. So you'll get all the updated link. And whoever right now the GenAI agentic has very good demand skill in the world, not in India, I could say. And if anyone from Java developer, .NET developer, and this is the best time to switch in from your role to this role. And code level is very less. The way I mean, C++, Java, and compared to Python, these have little high coding skills, little more logic is required. So now with less code, with Python knowledge, you become a damn Gen AI or agentic AI developer. I hope you're clear. So I want you to scan this QR code and let me know. Did you scan it, guys? The existing students not required. Whoever my old students, welcome back. And how are you guys? The old students, whoever attended, and the new students, I want you to, who wants to join the new program, I want you to scan this and please take down this number. Arif, Mr. Arif is admin of the new batch. So I want you to join this group, guys. And please let me know once you join. Good morning, Abdul. So existing students not required. Whoever completed batch not required. So whoever new students, what is the prerequisites for this course? Deepak, prerequisites nothing. Your consistency, day-to-day task. So so you join tomorrow morning 7:30 a.m. I'll tell you that is the different session. Okay, Deepak. Let me give you clarity. There is two things. Today's session is completely boot camp on SaaS. Tomorrow onwards, the batch start. So tomorrow questions we'll discuss tomorrow. So today, as Sunday, you spend time and with me, and also I'll spend time with you. So this is the best time to work on it. Okay, guys, clear? Okay, have you done everybody? Have you done everyone? Please answer me yes or no. Yes. Good job. A fresher course for me to join good jobs easily. Pavan, wait, man. Without knowing anything, started asking questions. First, to get a job, you have to study. I'm sure you didn't study and you ask a question. Okay, so please don't interrupt. Being a fresher, listen. Okay, I'm sorry. Exactly. Okay, team. All right. So let's continue. I told you what is meant by SaaS. The first point, what is meant by SaaS? The SaaS for Zoom. So Zoom is a SaaS application. So you can pay yearly subscription and you use it, isn't it, guys? And instead of buying software, you once install on your device and update as per the, the periodic time, like monthly and then yearly and something like that. And so what is benefit of SaaS? Access from anywhere. So no installations needed, automatic update, lower upfront cost, and easy to scale as your business grows. So today we build some kind of applications like SaaS, and how exactly it works, I will get back to you. So in today bootcamp, I wanted to introduce. So I'm outside. So will you post this? Yeah, yeah, it's post. No worries. Like we pay. Very good, Shreya. That's right. Now the next thing. Before I start, I wanted to introduce this thing. Just 1 second. And here, okay. See, look at this, guys. Uh, like AWS. So, SaaS, what are the technology I'm using in today's bootcamp? Do not left in middle. SaaS, software on internet. User access your app online. We use Cursor IDE. What is IDE? Using IDE, anyone can write the code. okay, debug the bug, debug the error, and read the code. So that's called IDE. Cursor IDE. It's one of the agentic AID powered coding workspace. It helps developer write and debug code. Okay, and HTML, because there is no websites works without HTML. So HTML, it create the web page structure, and then CSS makes the web page, I mean, attractive, decorate to make your websites more beautiful. So that's all about your SaaS works. And then we have JavaScript. JavaScript is brain because it adds interactions and communications with the server. You can send a message, the JavaScript, okay, request a message, JavaScript responds to the message, all these things, guys. It's kind of JavaScript. And Fast API works as a backend server. The Fast API work as a backend server. It processes requests and talks to the AI. Gemini LLM, it is an AI engine, so allows different software systems to communicate with each other. And Vercel, using Vercel, we will deploy. Okay, yeah, this video is available on YouTube. Using Vercel will deploy. So today we are going these many technology in today's class. All right. So to build each and every steps, I've been done very hard work to make the concepts in easy way so everybody can work with me. It's not something that I can speak and you do it later. I would highly recommend you to, when you work with me, I'm sure it is one of the fantastic, you will gaining knowledge in today's boot camp. All right, guys. So let's continue. So are you clear, guys? So today I covered the two topic. The first topic is what is SaaS, software as service. The second one, what technology which we'll use today, we used today to build a end-to-end SaaS applications, end-to-end SaaS applications for a beginner role. All right. The third one, I wanted to explain this, I mean, architecture. Little discuss the architecture first, then we start working, because it is a lot of code today. So if I write all the code, it must take 4 to 5 hours, and I'm sure it is not the best way. So I make a proper order and I keep it in my Git, and I'll share you the GitHub, and you follow whatever I'm saying to along with me, team. Okay. So let's talk about the architecture. In this architecture, are you see this architecture? Okay, look at the architecture. So what I'm going to build now, I want to build a app which I'll deploy in Vercel. The first one, user ask a question in chatbot. So whenever user ask a question in chatbot in the prompt in the web browser, all right. So definitely user can web browser or mobile app, whatever it may be. And so when you write any question in the browser, it will open a front end UI. We'll build front-end UI using index.html, style.css, and JavaScript, app.javascript. So we have chart UI. So using this UI, send user message and display AI response. Understood, guys? So 1, 2, 3 part clear. And then it send request to whom, guys? Send request to app.js, send HTTP request, guys. It send HTTP request to backend. In the backend, using the post method, and then it will, this is a front end, this is backend. In backend, I'm not install any database here. I am going to install a fast API as a backend, because receive request, validate data, and orchestrate the workflow and sends to Gemini service. So here we create one config.py. So this config is nothing but Gemini give one LLM API key. That API key fetch the data from internet. That API key fetch the data from internet, whatever request asked by users, and and then Gemini service.py. This is another Python file, script file, and using this pre-process user request calls Gemini API, receive AI response, and Gemini process the prompt and generate response. And after generate response, Now you can fast API send response back to the front end. So here the front end receive, which will receive front end app.js receive response. It parses the data and updates the chart UI and then display to the user. So explain generative AI. So AI response display in the browser. Are you clear, guys? What exactly happened behind the scene? Are you clear? Everyone understood? If you are a fresher, I mean the one who joined for the first time, very simple, very crystal clear architecture has given here. Where okay, I want to recap again one more time. Please listen, and then exactly same steps I'll follow today in a practical. The first thing, user ask a question in chatbot. How did you open a user, guys? User means you and me. I'll open in browser or not? A prompt is there. The chat GPT prompt is there or not? You can open a chat GPT in the browser. So we can build the browser and it use front end because browser is front end of codes. And in the front end, we create a HTML, CSS file and app.js. This is very powerful app.js because chart UI, send user message, display AI response, and then it's send request, HTTP request, and then front end part is done. Backend is what? Fast API. We install the fast API and we receive the response, okay, which sent by user. And here config.py file would be there because that py file is nothing but .env file, environment file, because we set up our API keys over there. And then Gemini service. So we'd send, this Gemini service means ChatGPT's generated response, whatever you questions you type or not. So ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, these all are competitor in the market. Understood, guys? The way Bajaj Pulsar is competitions to some other vehicle, Hero is competitions to Honda. So this is a competitions world. So exactly. So every LLM companies also compete with each other. And then Google Gemini receive response, request questions and receive response and fast API response, guys. And once the fast API does, it front end receives and display the order. And you ask a question here in browser, what is generative AI? And end of the day, you get answers over here, guys. Are you clear now? Spring, how it helped me using Java. If you not help, don't learn, buddy. GK. Do not ask a question. The bad thing of other working professional, only one question, how it help. If not help, leave it, na guys. How ChatGPT help you, man? How ChatGPT help you, GK? And how Cursor AI LLM helps you? What questions you ask, man? Especially working professionals, I'm tired of these questions. You know how it help, how ChatGPT helps you in your regular workflows, and how this VS Code, when you install lot of okay IDEs, it will help you or not? How Copilot help you? How Copilot help you? How Claude Code help you? GK, are you there? GK, are you there? Are you understood what I'm saying? Then come on. I'm telling you, working professionals, bad question is why should I learn? How it helps? Not helps, leave it. Na? Who told you to helps you? Are you guys got my point? See, many of the working professionals, why company fired you? Lack of understanding. So that's the big problem. Okay. So let's talk about. So now clear, guys, this one. So now here, this architecture, everyone is clear. And then we talk about we'll deploy using Vercel. How do we deploy using Vercel? Your code is ready. Just now we build a code, whatever I explained from 1 to 11 steps, and deployment, we have a Vercel. Your code you have now, front end and back end code. That code you can deploy using Vercel. And that Vercel, it would be live applications with zero hosting charges. You no need to pay any amount, and user can access your app anywhere. Are you guys understood? So it is one of the very powerful applications. What technology we use today? The technology we are using as so HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Fast API, Python, Google Gemini, Vercel, .env to store your API key in a credential manner. Fantastic. I will share this documents. It definitely helpful for you. Cool. Yes. Yeah, I will share. I will share, Jatin. No worries. I will share. Definitely, I'll share this another architecture I built. I will show you. Okay. So look at that. So why this architecture important? When you construct a house, you need to draw a architecture, right, guys? The house is for this square feet. Where is the living room? Where is the study room? Where is the kids room? Exactly. So to build this type of architecture, so let me talk about user front end. So any one user login front end. For the front end, we use web browser, any web browser, index html. So whenever user log into any applications like Chrome and the Firefox and internet, it will call index html, then style ss, then app.js. What features it does? It will create a chart UI. It will create a chart UI, and it will create a send message and show response. This is the user and front end interact with each other. And then http, it send, because http's protocol will send and receive, will send message from user request to backend. Backend will send message to front end. So in the backend, we have used fast API, because API endpoints, I'm will write index.py business logic, and it use post method, get method, and API. Everything it will check it, guys. And in the fast API, we use config.py, Gemini service py, and pydantic model will be using here, guys. All right. So this is what the backend part. So you have understood like what is front end part, what is backend part, and what service APIs we use. Google API queue we are using. And okay, so we're not right now, I'm not connecting any database, so it doesn't store in memory so far, because if I add database, the session is going to be so big. All those things I'll explain in my classes, how to integrate to the database and deployment using Vercel, and front end, back end, and live applications. So this is what we're going to use, and we'll build now. We'll start. I wanted to work with me. So what exactly the workflow I'm going to build now, how it works? I'll repeat again last time. User open an app, front end calls, fast API backend, Gemini API, generate response, backend response to front end, and create front end, and then we deploy. Okay. Today we'll testing each and everything in step-by-step approach, and you can happily mention them on your resume as well. So tech stack, we use HTML, we use CSS, we use JavaScript, Python, Git, GitHub, Pydantic, Vercel, Gemini API. So what we'll learn in today class, in today work boot camp, I will teach you how to modern UI with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, create REST API with Fast API, integrate Google Gemini API, and how to manage environment variable config and deploy full stack app on Vercel, and production ready SaaS will build it, guys. I will share all the documents. No worries about that. Shall we start, everyone? Shall we start, everyone? Yeah. So yeah, I will share all the recording. No worries about that. Okay. So let's start. And I want everything repeat 2 times, 3 times. Do not ask any questions which is spoil the momentum of the class, because I'm very eager to work with you, and you will deploy. You will see a wow understanding today. In detail, we discuss, guys. Okay, so we understood the SaaS architecture. Okay, so how it works, and I will share every documents, every Git file to you. I'll share my Git account, Git link to you, so that you can work with me, guys. Okay. Now, fourth one, before I start one practical project, the let's introduce one by one. And here, okay, so technology. First step, a student, okay, all these things I mentioned, a student open website, the same thing I mentioned here. For a layman terms, how to secure not readable to public. We'll see that, Sandeep. See, first you build man, then secure. See, For secure, you have to pay. There is no other options. But I wanted to tell you to the public, like to the college students, to the non-technical, they never deploy. For them, this practical would be helpful for you. So to secure API, all those things, we'll build AWS Azure account. I will tell you later. I'll come up with another new workshops and upcoming classes like how to deployment happens on Azure, AWS, and all those things. Sandeep, clear? Okay. So HTML, CSS. All right, let's start. First, I want to test virtual account. To test virtual account, everyone, can you please open, Google and install Cursor? Everyone, first go to Google and Cursor install. Sandeep, are you clear? This is another problem. People ask you questions and response, no response. So here, uh, anybody's work with me? First one, let's, first step, Google and install, download and install Cursor IDE, okay, in your system based on either maybe Windows or what we called or Mac or Linux, okay, whatever it may be. So I would appreciate it for Windows and Mac would be better. Clear? Yes. Yes. So here, for a very simple way, we can install these applications now. And so to Cursor, if you installed, just go to the Cursor and open that. And yes, so you can go ahead and install, get started. So when you get started, so it will ask whether you for user for continue with Google, and you can continue with Google. And welcome to, I already installed the Cursor. You can connect with your Cursor to your local file, I mean your Gmail. Just connect it. After connected, you can download. Okay, so go to Google and Cursor download for Windows or download for download Cursor. It's very straightforward. App get started. Team understood now? You can download, get started, and anyone download? Okay. So who already installed, that's fine. Cursor. So when you open a Cursor, see if freshers not able to do few small things, then you don't do it. Maybe you can do it later. It's not a big issues, guys. Pretty clear. Okay, so when you open after install, this is what your main home screen looks like. Yes, it's installed. No problem. So let me tell you, whoever joined freshers and whoever doesn't know, so you can work with me, and if stucks anywhere, you can use the chat window. I can answer you. Okay, I can answer you. So guys, already Mr. Arif has shared one link to you if you see the chart. So we're starting new batch on tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. So if anyone join, you can connect to us. Okay, or maybe connect to Arif and Miss Lina ma'am about the new batch announcement. Okay, great. Let's start. Yes. So now the next thing is when you open a cursor now, so it will ask open project. So you will create a new project or maybe open a project. I'll open a project here and cursor. So I already opened the project. So here, if you go to the terminal, so you create, there is a two-way you can connect to the folder. Very simple. It is saying whenever buy any new laptop, are you create a folder or not? Exactly. You can create a folder manually also, you can create. So I open my C drive. I open my C drive. In the C drive, user, admin, and AVS code, AVS code, cursor. Did you see I create a folder cursor or not? Okay, so this is my path locations. And if I go to terminal, new terminal, or whatever you can create this, guys. This is my terminal, C drive user admin cursor. So when you open cursor, now the first thing I'll go for command prompt. I'll go for command prompt. Are you guys understood now? So this is the way we create a cursor. So please let me know once you open a cursor. You can work with VS Code also. You can work with any other ID, but cursor is easy way to work. It's open. Very good. So now online team, if any student is using a message, please response. Okay, whoever already done, please response to the user's query. Yeah, if anyone is already done. Thank you. Great, done. So the first step, what we done is the first step, cursor, download, install, and okay, great. So the next step, what is the next step? So the next step is second step. Can you please go to Google and write Versal? Can you please go to Google? One more software I want you to download, Versal.com. Okay, this is Versal.com. I already had a okay deployment, so I'm going to delete it because I want to do another deployment with you. So I'll delete my deployment which I done yesterday. So right click and setting. Just 1 second. Let me delete. So I want you to please log into Versal.com and create an account Just delete. Okay, now I deleted. So it's my open, okay, platform. So there's a two thing. The first thing is, okay, will I get recording? Yeah, sure, Trisha. It's everything is in live. I think the live is going on. I will share the live link. Okay, team. Just go to, just let me check. The live is going on. Yes, the live is going on. I am sharing this. Just 1 second. Let's copy. And this is good morning. So this is the live link. I'm sharing the live link to you. Okay. So this is the live link, guys. Okay. I'll copy this link and close it. Done. One moment. Great. So Tim, go to Google Versal, and I will tell you what did you see when you open first time. Did you got the screen like that? Log into Versal.com, sign up, continue with Google, and when you continue with Google, yes, when you got like that, continue Google and start deploying. Continue with Google, okay, and after that, it asks to continue with GitHub. Okay, so if do you see task to continue with GitHub, you can open your GitHub and you can access your GitHub to this, guys. Yes, please. Okay, I will share the live link here. Start deploy Versal, continue with GitHub. I want everyone to, okay, first continue with Google and then continue with GitHub. Continue with GitHub. And after continue with GitHub, please open that account like that. You will log into this account. I will tell you how to do that. No problem. Small things you can understand automatically when you start open those applications. And let me know once you're done. So please confirm me Cursor AI installed, everyone. Cursor AI installed, first one. Just done. Yes. Good. Everyone install Cursor AI. Superb. Okay. I think only few of who already have, no problem. who already had no problem. So the next one is Versal. Very good. So Versal also done. Fantastic. So there's a two applications we done, Cursor and Versal. All right. Yes. So the next thing, Cursor IDE. In Cursor, okay. So in Cursor, I want to open a project folder. In Cursor, I want to open a project folder. So can you please, I'm sharing all the, okay. Also, I will share one GitHub. Let's copy. Team, listen to me. Are you going to, yes, yes, words are also done. Very good. Now, yeah, recording I will share. Sudhir, I already told it is live in workshop. You go to Naresh IT YouTube, you see that. And everyone, I would request you to please click the link which I given to you, Git link. And when I give you the link, team, can you please open the link? When you open the Git link, the link, click that and open and let me know. First, versal.md. Do you find there is one link called versal.md? I want everyone to open that. I want everyone to open that. Please click that. Deployment part, it will take time. It will, little issues will come and go. I'm also getting issues. You also get issues. No problem. Not frustrated. Do not frustrated. Little patience is required. So we'll work and then we will go. Okay, team? So no worries. Just calm down. And if you have some important work, you just watch it and maybe do it later. All those things. See, deploy fast API. Under 10 minutes, I will deploy all the app. Let's try this, guys. The first one, create a Versal account. Follow the steps. Have you opened the Git link which I given to you? Did you open a GitHub which I given to you? Please open, everyone. Yes. And after open, please open a versal.md. Correct. Great. After you open .md, look at the steps here. The first step, versal.com, and select on hobby plan. I want you to select on hobby plan, sign up using GitHub recommended, and install complete onboarding process. Step one completed. Step one completed. Follow this. I'll give some time so that I want you to work it. Pretty clear? Pretty clear? Yes. Aram say, no need to worry, no need to worry. I will give time. We'll work together. Little bit patience. It will take 2 hours of class. You will see whatever deployment issues you face today. Exactly every company will face the same issues in real time. In interview, if somebody asks you what are the challenges you face in production server, whatever challenges you will get it today, same things you'll explain to them, guys. Are you clear, team? All right. So let's get back now. So the first step is we create Versal has done. Install cursor ID. I told you guys second step. Okay, second step. First step completed. I want everyone to log into the Git account, click the GitHub. After click GitHub, versal.md. Every steps mentioned hai pure detail. In detail, I written down all the steps, guys. All right, done. Now install cursor IDE and create a project folder. Open cursor instant. So I'm open a folder here, and did you see cursor? How do you open a folder? Automatically folder will create. And if you see a new folder, it is visible in this section. Okay, so somewhere here, I will see that now. And do you see a new folder? Cursor, new folder. And I am saying SaaS bootcamp. Okay, first project. Okay, I mentioned the SaaS bootcamp first project. Okay, so I create a folder for you. Okay, or maybe I am renaming. So SaaS bootcamp. Okay, first project. Great. That's okay. I'll mention one folder. Everyone is clear? Everyone is clear? Great. Now look at that. Open folder and create a fast API applications. instant.py. So create a fast API applications, instant.py. So step 2, everyone is completed step 2. Asking about team UI. No, don't do, Pravanu Kumar, don't do anything. UI, I do not see options. Kiran Kumar, you do not see option. Can you go to file, new window? Can you go to file, new window, Kiran Kumar? I'm trying to answer all of your question. Yes, Sanjay, just wait for others. I think for experienced guys, these all are easy. Step 2 done. Wait, I'm waiting for others. So if you are not able to do, go to file, new window, and you can see the cursor folder you can open. And here you can open a second folder, new folder. I create a first project. And in this one, I want to open a new file. So what is the file it is given? Step 1, step 2. Step 1, step 2. Please answer me. Are you guys done? Let's do a step 2. I'm going to create, so here I'm going to right click, new file, and new file, and let's call code.py. So do you see when I write code.py, I'll get one file here. I am copy this fast API and apply here, guys. And I'll copy this fast API and apply here and save file, save. Please do this. Code.py. Have you done? Have you done? Have you done? How many of them completed? So please share the Git link one more time. Okay, no problem. I will share the Git link one more time. Deployment. And copy that, everyone, done. Type D, whoever completed, and whoever not feel understood, definitely they will drop off, no problem. They will drop off, great. I share it now. Great, done. Okay, Git. Yeah, Git link I shared you. Can you check whoever didn't? In the Git link, please open versal.md, open versal.md. Okay, team, done, great. So whoever completed step one, you create a Vercel account and connect it to GitHub. So I already connected to my GitHub, install Cursor IDE, and in the Cursor IDE, you can create a first project, create the first API applications, and you just simple code, you just add a simple code and copy the code, code.py. Okay, team? After code.py, can you please check? It is asking to create requirements.txt. What is requirement.txt? I wanted to install some library fast API backend because we need to do the whatever architecture I told you, that's what we need to follow or not. So here I'm copy that and go back, right click, new file and .txt. And when you open .txt, what is the file I wanted to install? Fast API UVCon. Okay. And this is Fast API is one library, UVCon is another library. Okay, great. Second step again, repeated sir folder. Rohit, this one. So you can create cursor. You can open a new folder. When you open a new folder, the SaaS Bootcamp first project has given, and then right click, create a new file and code.py. The file will open here and go back to my GitHub and then copy the code and paste here and then requirement.txt. In requirement.txt, you can copy that and paste it here. Are you guys done now? Are you guys done now? All right. Yes, yes. Good. All right. So do you see the one whoever unable to work, the left? No worries. Done. Done. Great, great. Appreciate whoever working. Great. Okay. I'm sure the 2-step is completed, everyone. Yes or no, team? Great. So the second thing, I'm building from scratch. We are building from scratch. So we'll wait, we'll build, let it take some time, no problem. Okay, guys, completed. Just 1 second. I have full charging done. Okay. After what is the third one? So after step 5, configure Vercel. I want to configure Vercel. How to configure Vercel? Now copy that and go back to cursor, right click, new file, Vercel.json. So this is JSON file. I want to copy that and paste here. So in space, what is my app code.py? I want to change to code.py. I want to change to code.py. Have you noticed this, guys? Control S, Control S. Please let me know. Please let me know. Yes, completed. Great. So still, if you are not understanding these things, then I'm sorry, man, because this is something advanced level project. And yeah, so 3 files we created. Agree with me, team? 3 files we created. Team done up to this? Yes, yes. Good job. Done all 3 files. Very good. So now the next thing is, okay. So we have step 2 done, step 3, create a requirement, configure done, install Node.js. I wanted to check Node version. Can you check and npm version? Can you please write the 2 command here? In here, can you write 2 command? npm version? Can you please check the 2 command, npm version and node version? Can you please check this, guys? Can you please check this? Is it installing or getting error? Is this install or getting error? Very good. Error. Okay, Rakesh. If you get error, already there, great. If you're getting error, please go back to the GitHub, which I shared to you. Install Node.js. Can you please click the link? Can you please click the link? Yes. So step 6, go back to my Git account and I'll give you install 6 Node.js. Node version, npm version. Please do that. When you open this, open link new tab. So you have to install get Node.js. Understood? The latest versions you have to download. Go back to the download and download installer. So when you download an installer and after downloader, you can check that. Okay. See, still, if you're not able to do, no problem. So that is why the new batch I'm starting from tomorrow. You can refer your friends and any of your colleagues who wants to interested. And I'll teach you all these things. This is all advanced, but for a freshers might they own do all the subject. So still, so we'll try to explain from scratch level. And I want you to do that, guys. 6th step, install Node.js. Have you completed? Have you completed Node.js? Very good. Whoever not error, that's fine. No problem. Whoever no error, that's fine. Good job. Good job. Okay. Now, how many steps done? Already installed. Very good. So the next step, deploy to Vercel. Before you deploy to Vercel, so how do you do? I want you to test the code. To test the code here, very simple. So what you need to do before you deploy the Vercel, the first thing I want you to check this one and CLS. We will check whether the code is running or not, right, guys? We need to check the code. Where how to check the code? First thing, I have to go to this folder. So cd SAAS, 1 second. CD SaaS bootcamp first project, and you need to write, okay, guys, pip install r requirements.txt. So do you see you have to requirement.txt we mentioned? Please install this file, pip install requirements.txt, this file, guys, and let me know once completed. Okay. So let me repeat again. First step, log into cursor, log into Vercel to install Node.js, install Node.js. Okay, it is very advanced project, guys. So that's why freshers might be not able to do it. So leave that. And see, in my side, I'd really like, see, without patience, nothing works, isn't it? So we install Node.js. After install Node.js, we create code.py, requirement.txt, vercel.json, every file I given to you, and pip install our requirement.txt. Please install that. And after hit enter, you can show pip show fast API. You can show the fast API after installations. Okay, you can able view all the fast API information. It is a framework, high performance, easy to learn, fast to code, ready for productions. And pip show UVCon. Okay, it is the library which, okay, needs to be run ASGI HTTP ASGI servers to use this one. Are you clear? Team installations completed. Team installations completed. Please let me know. Okay, great. Yes. It's taking a time to download, so I have been left behind things. And then sure, no worries, Vaishnavi. Yeah. Thank you. All right. And then UVCon, and what is name of the file? Code app reload. Now try that. So when you do UVCon app, now you got one, UVCon running HTTP. I'll copy that, and here, now try. Do you see live from productions you got or not? Live from productions. Now you try this code. Try this code. 3 code file. I am not, okay, it's saying 404 not error. Why? File, save. UVCon. Okay. Mm. 1 second. It is showing some errors. Let's try. I'm going to, yeah, it's working. It's working. So I'm copy this one. I'm copy this URL. Just paste here. Okay, it's working. And then docs. Do you see get? We create output or not? Team, yes or no? Yes, yes. Node version isn't working. No worries, Mohammed. Leave that. It will work. That's enough. Please paste the command. Okay. So I will paste the command. Just 1 second. Okay, the first one is which command, guys? So first command is, I wanted to write pip install r requirements.txt. All right, this is the one. And second one, UVCon, and the name of the file, for me, the file name code app reload. All right, just copy that and paste here. Okay, UVCon. Yep. So please try that. And when you work, and you can find, this is all the files you can find out, guys. Team, are you done? Team, are you done? Okay. Shiva has done. Who else? Who else? Simple. I'm not doing any project. I didn't start project yet. I'm just introduced to all the UI part and all the okay introductions and how it works. And this one we completed. So very simple. If you followed my GitHub, it's clearly mentioned. Yes or no, team? First one, we create install cursor IDE. And then this is what step 7 deploy. Now I didn't deploy Vercel yet. I'm checking. I'm checking my fast API is running or not. So this code has must needs to be run. Understood? And after that, one thing you might get error because maybe the drive which you created, the folder which you created, and most of the people, please check your folder is missing. So maybe that could be the cause where yeah, yes, Suraj, if sometime now got the output. Thank you. So team, let me tell you, if you UVCon, if this code not works, if this code not works, then you need to try this code as well. Python m UVCon upload. Okay, so start stuck up application startup complete. Okay, Athar, maybe you can do it later. This it okay. Team understood now. Team understood now. So what we covered so far, first step, we install cursor. Second step, we install Vercel. We connect to GitHub and we log into Hobby, right? Hobby application. And then we pip install, we cursor, we create a folder. Cursor, we create a folder. In the folder, I create .py, code.py. I post my fast API code. And then I create a requirement.txt. I install requirement.txt, Vercel.json, JSON file I paste. Let me tell you, team, whoever paste the JSON file over here, whoever paste the JSON file here, what you need to do you see the name of the file code.py or not? So that code.py you need to write. Then only your code will work and it will deploy. Or else the file name is different. This file name is different. Then it not works. Are you follow me? Please connect both. Okay, pip install. I think Kiran Kumar, you done wrong application. Okay, you went to the folder and pip install R. Check the spelling, Kiran. Check the spelling. Might be, yeah. Check the spelling. RUQUIREMENTS. Okay, full qualify. Maybe some error would be miss. Maybe check properly. Okay, so can you please go to command prompt? Click that. Go to command prompt and try the code. Maybe you are in Bash, Power, Git, PowerShell. You are okay. Try them. All right. Team done this, guys, up to this? Yes or no? Answer me. Okay. For terminal, please once again tell step by step. Okay, terminal, I already tell. Okay, so guys, terminal, what do you need to do? Can you please watch the recording again, Pawan? I have to complete lot of topics, man. Okay, I'll share this live link. So this is YouTube live going on. I'll copy that, and whenever you, okay, team. Yes, everyone. I post it now. Please check that. So tell me how many the UVCon app is running, Fast API is running in the backend. Did you see the Fast API is running or not? And this is your code. I mean, we mentioned live from production. This is the moment when you write backslash docs, you will, okay. So 1 second. I think I need to just copy this one. Every time it's logging out. And here, okay, great. Have you see this now? Live from production, and then backslash docs. When you write docs, the fast API is working. So rather than, you can click on 8,000. Great. And live from productions. Exactly, great. After you done this, listen to me. After you done this, so I hope you install Vercel. Like, so do not close this. Do not kill this application. Let it be run. Go to PowerShell again. Go to PowerShell again and go to command prompt. In command prompt, what do you need to do? You have to do the another code. So let's go to GitHub, and for deployment part, npm install Vercel. Let's copy and paste here. Npm install Vercel. Now you have to install it, guys. You have to install outside of the cursor, not the folder. So if you're doing for the first time, there are some challenges you will face. There are some issues you will get. But let's see. My main intention is to work everyone so that I'll explain the code. I'll give in the link so which everyone can work. Very good. Very good, Mrinal. Excellent. Just wait. I will tell you a few things. Okay, you need to click on the production now. Okay, great. So you need to authorize it first. Okay, now the process is going on. Let's say installation is going on. Okay, now we install Vercel and I need to go back to my folder. What is my folder? CD SaaS Bootcamp first project. And here you need to Vercel login first because I want to know which file the Vercel login. When you click the login, so it will open one account to authorize. Do you see? Does my Gmail is authorized? Yes. I need to give you allow. Okay. I need to give you allow to authorize. The authorization successful with my Vercel account with my IDs. After that, very simple, three command, guys. It's clearly given here which command I'm using. First one, okay, login and then Vercel. So I'll copy that Vercel and when I hit enter, now check. That's about to deploy. I create my, did you create your first project over here? And in Vercel, I create my first project, Cody's project. You can give your automatic name whenever you registration. So Cody's project, yes. Where you want to deploy in Cody's project, yes. What is the new project name you wanted to do it? Now you can write a new project. The new project name SaaS testing. Okay, SaaS testing name. Are you follow me, guys? Now enter. If you not work, custom advanced setting no. Okay, custom advanced setting no. Which term? Which team? Cody's project create new project. SaaS testing no. And when you know it's creating now, let's do it. And when you do it here, the git Vercel, these two files, these artifacts are created by your because we production now. And when you're doing production now, just open the file and here open and check Vercel. Okay, it is okay. No, I'm sorry, I'm logging to wrong account. So here I am try this account now. Open. Great. Did you see live from production? Are you get this one or not? So if you open this one, you can also three link I want you to open. Great. And if you link to this one, inspect, okay, this is your first deployment we create today. If you go to the deployment, you can share SaaS testing. You can share this app to anyone, copy. I can share my WhatsApp or I can share to your WhatsApp. For example, I can write this to my account and I will share it to you. When you share it now, you can check. I can open the anywhere in the world. Are you clear, guys? The first deployment we have done now. I don't know how many of them done. Yes, great. Shiva, you okay? Let me check, Shiva. Let me. Very nice. I can see the. You can share me only the app. Okay, I think the code has check it now. So you can share to anywhere. Congratulations, guys. The first deployment you guys are done today without using what's a login. After that, you can give access, Mohammed. You have to authorize. Once you have authorized, give you authorize. Please let me know. Auth done. After that, write Versal. After that, write Versal here. Go to cursor and write Versal. VERCER. Done. Yes, it auto update, Pavan. That's right. It auto update. The deployment is auto update. How many of them done, guys? How many of them completed? Isn't it amazing? Without any rupees, without any price. Yes. Okay. Done. Done. Great. It's amazing. Good. Good. Anand, you done? Versal. After the command Versal login, after the command Versal login, just write Versal Abdul. npm Versal installing. Okay. Okay. No problem. So do you see? Yeah, it's going on. Are you see my screen? So just type D. Whoever completed, I want. So this is testing we completed, right? We haven't done any app now or any nice applications. So we'll build now in today's code, today's class. I'm testing. First deployment completed, guys. First project we completed. Done. Very good. Abdul, are you able to see the deployment part? You go back to here, you can see your click this link, and in this link, SaaS testing, it's already created. So you can see the SaaS testing, right, guys? SaaS testing, this testing, you can see the log files. If any deployment fails, you can see the log file. Not right now. I will go another project, then I will tell you how to do all those things. So it's very simple steps. If anyone new guy doesn't know anything, by follow this deployment model, it should work, guys. Create Versal account, install cursor, fast API applications, create requirements, config Versal, install Node.js, deploy to Versal. Are you guys done now? Please let me know. Are you guys done now? Please let me know. Yes, yes. We are using cursor, so there is any advantage we take here is compared to no, you can do, guys, you can do in VS Code also. It's not any advantages, nothing. Cursor is agentic AID. If you got error, immediately you can fix it. Okay, team. After Versal command, it will run. After Versal command, it will run, guys. After Versal command, it will deploy automatically. You will get this link. When you click the link, you can see your app. Got it. Great. So wonderful. So today we done first deployment testing using Versal, using Cursor, using Fast API. I haven't done any front end yet. Okay, so let's start working on. So let me finish this and I'll open a new. And I wanted to tell you anything for what we have to create GitHub account first. To authorization, Ankita, to authorization, to authorizations, because if you see that it's clearly mentioned, na, Versal need to, you can deploy using, it is link but not working. Mohammed, it is not working. Maybe you got some bug. Need to check. So where exactly it not working? Have you see that in maybe you can check later what is the issue, or go to the code.py in code py, or maybe in versal.json. you get error, can you check the code file, code.py, code.py, both names should be matched. Have you checked it? Yes. Have you checked it? Yeah. Yeah. So please elaborate on Versal.com tool information. Versal is a website to deploy, guys. If I tell you, Sandeep, can you elaborate MS Office tool? So MS Versal is a tool where we deploy applications. If I explain Versal, who created, okay, and so that is not the important part. Now I will go to the next project. There we see that. Are you clear? Okay. First deployment is completed. So I will tell you all the, you get a log files, you get observability. Before I explain, let me do another project. No, it's just testing completed. Okay, Sandeep. Okay, team. Great. Team, have we done? Can we go to the next project? So today we build the first deployment testing, using a simple okay, backend py file, backend py file, and we create an app, that app will deploy anywhere. Understood or not? Anywhere, guys. Second, this is the project we'll build. Okay. So second project. In the second project, can you please go to my GitHub file? Can you please go to the GitHub? I'll close everything. Team, please close it. Let's close. Let's close everything. I'll close it. And then let's create, I'll open the backend file. Just if you open the backend file, okay, I'll close that as well. Just go here and delete all the file. cd dot dot, cd dot dot, cls clear, and I'm going to delete all the file. Okay. No, delete all the file, keep the file, no problem. Okay. So close, save it, save it, save it. Great. So back to the normal now. Wonderful. Yes. Second project. Can you please go to the GitHub, guys? If you go to the GitHub, did you see there is a folder called Gen AI Chatbot SaaS? Have you noticed this, guys? Have you noticed this? Gen AI Chatbot SaaS. In the chatbot SaaS, if you watch in this, right? I want you to download entire folder. I want to download entire folder. How to download entire folder? Click that, and if you open one by, okay, now you can download this, guys. Just 1 second. You can go to backend. Do you have delete repository? No. You can download all the file, just backend, and you can download. And then here you can download all the file and let me know once you download. Just go to deployment. You go to code and download zip. Listen to me. Go to this file one more time, everyone, and go to code and download zip. Okay. So please do that. Download zip. Great. So whenever I do the download.zip, please download it. After download, okay. So what I'm going to do now, the first thing, I will create one by one applications, maybe download or maybe you work with me. That's totally, it depends on you guys. All right. It's not a, these things. So the second part, what I do is here, I will create a new project in Cursor, go to the new folder, or maybe you can work with me, go to folder, and here SaaS second bot, second SaaS bot, okay. I create another folder, second SaaS bot. Okay, great. So In the second folder, what I'm going to do now, I will open my GitHub and explain one by one. The first thing is what I have done in here. So in the file, I'll create look at the project structure. This is what the project structure you need to build, guys. One moment. So what is the project structure we build? Yes, so request please share once Zoom was closed. Okay, no worries. I will share this. Guys, can anyone post it? Yeah, I will copy and post it again. Okay, now listen to me, guys. What is the first code project structure? Listen to that first testing Vercel account. Great. So the first testing, we have SAAS folder created, app.py file or appcode.py, requirement.txt, Vercel.json. And we have done this practical. This is what we covered. Do you see? This is what your project structure. This is the structure of your deployment testing. What we done? Code.py we create, requirement.txt, Vercel.json and deploy. Team, am I correct or not? Now I'm going to do the second SaaS bot. To build a second SaaS bot, look at the project structure. The project structure, first backend will create, next frontend I will create, requirement.txt, Vercel.json. So the two thing I will keep it outside. Yes, team, are you clear now? This is the project. Backend create karenge hum, frontend, requirement installations, Vercel.json. Okay, now we'll do each and everything one by one. Everyone, can you please create a Gemini API key? Second one, do you have a Gemini API key, guys? Second project, let's start. Create a folder in cursor, okay, and go to Gemini API key and get the Gemini key. Get the Gemini key and keep it with you and keep it for the project. Okay, team, get the Gemini API key. In this Gemini API key, the first step, if I go to, this is what project structure I need to follow now to build this project. Go back to my workshop and the first one, requirement.txt. I copy all the requirement, just copy, go back to my cursor, right click, new file, and requirements.txt, and I'll paste it here and save it. So the first file I created, which is requirement.txt. Yes or no, team? Let's copy that and go back to here, right click, rename, and txt done. So first file I created. Team, are you working with me? Yes. First deployment, was it good? Please answer me yes or no. Was it good, guys? We don't pay anything. Yes, you can deploy anywhere. It was good. Very good, team. Ravi, Anand, everyone, great. So great. So second one, let's do the second code. If you want, you can work with me because I don't download, we'll build. So we'll see that any problem we faces when we deploy this topics, guys. The second folder, the first one, requirement.txt. Can you please create a requirement.txt? Yes, guys, we already done. Again, go back to GitHub and go back to GitHub. First, I create a folder called backend. So I'll go back to here and then I will create right click, new folder, backend. Okay. What is the name of the folder? Backend. I create a backend folder. Because I have to. Very nice. Thank you, Arif. And the one who, okay, please refer your friends, guys. And if anyone interested for any new batch which we started, okay, backend. Go back to the backend code. In the backend code, first thing, please, the first thing, I wanted to create .env file. Okay, team. So I wanted to create .env file. Just 1 second. So right click. Okay. So new file .env. .env Gemini API key. Please give your Gemini API key, whatever you got. .env. Copy that. And here, paste. Control S. Team, have you give your Gemini API key? Please answer me. Can you please show that to me? Akshay Gupta, I will share the link. What have you done in Versal? In Versal, we see that app. In Versal, we see the front end. So that's what you can see that na front end. That's it. Live from production app you created na. Okay, Akshay, please watch it. So today we'll understand more with this now. So requirement.txt has done. .env file created over here, guys. Please answer me yes or no. So in the backend, how many part we done? In the backend, .env file, yes. Next part, I want to give this code index.py. So this is fast API code, index.py. So what do you need to do? You just copy all the code and here, copy the code and go back to the code here, backend, right click, new file, okay, index.py. I create a index.py and save it. And we save it. So index.py. Can you please, are you follow me, guys? Yes, team. So the second thing what we done, we have index.py. So in this py, what we done, from fast API, import fast API, HTTP exceptions, and I want to build the app using fast API. The name of the app is Chennai Chatbot SaaS API created by me. And here description, backend for Gemini config. And we create all credentials. We create a class and create class and asynchronize we used here. Okay, because you need to oops concepts for that, guys. Okay, so this is all the concepts we'll cover in the classes. So what do you need to do? You just copy the code and paste the index.py and save it. Are you guys done now? File, save. Are you guys done? Please answer me. Okay, so here, Akshay, I will share the link. You can watch it. Done? Great. So backend, how many file we done? Anyone response? Backend हम कितना file यहीं पे save किए? 2 file. .env file and index.py. Requirement.txt I keep outside of the backend, not inside the backend, right? Great. So can you go to the next part? Gemini config. Do you see? I told you, if you see this one, this is what we're doing right now. So this is what doing right now. So user, browser. So we do the backend now. Fast API we done. Backend config.py. This is what we're doing right now. Let's do config.py. So here I'm going to copy that and here just try and right click new file config.py and you click that and save config.cy. So which LLM we are using? Gemini 2.5 Flash and model name. And we use static method. All right, guys, here. And this is encapsulations. Okay, so static method we config class we created now, guys. Clear now. In backend, how many files we have? .env contain my Gemini LLM, config.py. Guys, .env, please store your API key, config.py. We have the config.py and index.py. So in the backend, we have 3 things we mentioned, guys. Clear. Now the second thing is Variable name. Yes, Mohammed. Variable name is Gemini API key. Right. Gemini API key. Okay. Three things. So look at the code. Fast API code, config Gemini service. I'll give, go to Gemini service.py and copy that and create backend new file. And here, okay, so Gemini service. So I can use new file, Gemini service.py. Now try this, paste it, Control S. Okay, so this is the backend we done. So in the backend, we stored environment file here and code API key, config.py, index.py. Okay, and Gemini, is that outside? Sorry, this I have to move inside, man. This I have to move inside. Yes, I move it. So in the backend, you have three files now. The project structure is like this: folder, now subfolder, backend folder here. Okay, this is backend folder. In backend folder, the first file .env, second file config.py, third one Gemini service.py, fourth one index.py. Clear? So this is the three file we have been done. Okay, so do not change any code right now, because once the production code disturbed, a lot of issues you will face. Okay, so this is the file. Anything I left in backend now? Let's go back to my Git account. So config Gemini index.py. Great. So this part we done, guys. Okay, so this part we done. Backend part we completed. So go back to the architecture. In this architecture, what we covered here, we create backend fast API. So it receive request, validate data, orchestrate the flow, sends Gemini service. Okay, this sends Gemini service. Did you see? And config.py load config.env file over here and Gemini service. So this is the backend file we completed. Team, are you clear up to this? Team, are you clear up to this? The three file we are completed. Great. Now the next one. So the next one, can we go to the front end now? So this is the backend requirement.txt and online team, are you follow me? Okay. So the next part, right click, new folder, front end. Right click, new folder, front end, guys. When you create a new folder front end, just go back to again Git account, front end. In front end, see how many files I had now here: app, JavaScript, index HTML, style CSS. So we'll try to create this. The first one, okay, index HTML, because let me create the index HTML. I share all the code to you, copy properly. Do not miss any changes yet, because if I write all the code, I'm sure it will take more time. And new file, index.html, and enter, and then save it. Now Control S, index.html. So which one I open now? In front end. Backend part we created. Now I'm going to front end part. Now I'm going to do a front end part. Okay, team. Yes. So the first thing, front end part we created, index.html. Now the second one, style.css. Okay, to make a nice layout. So this is what we'll have, the CSS file. Okay, so I'm going to copy that CSS file from the Git. Copy it and right click, new file, style.css. Now try, Control S. See style.css. So we created three files. The first one is in front end sections, we had index HTML. Now The third one is app.js, JS JavaScript. So do not change any code. So did you know, guys, yesterday for small thing, I have to spend almost 4 to 5 hours for small things, guys. And I'm sure if you get error, that is not a big issue. App.js. When you do app.js, okay. Do you see app.js also we created now? I think we are getting some error, it seems. 1 second. Copy that and write Control S. App.js, file, save all. Have you done, guys? It's cssin.js. Where is that? Yeah, I changed that. I changed that. Thank you. Done. Vasu, it's done? Yeah. App.js. Yes. Done, guys. So team, if you notice that we had a backend now and we had a front end now, guys, backend and front end. Pretty clear? So we have done backend and we have a front end. Now the two things we done. So the next part, okay, requirement dot file we have done. So the check is what we do, make sure do not whatever file name I mentioned, keep the same file name. Let me tell you guys, if you change the file name called maybe if you say that index.py, okay, this is index.py, app.js, and so here app.js, and then style.css. Okay, 1 second. Versal.json. Okay, I have to create a Versal file. Exactly, Manikanta. That's right. So I have to create a Versal file. Does the Versal file outside or okay, Versal.json outside of the code, right? So I'm gonna copy that and click that, click it here, right click new file, Versal.json, and then Control V. Let me tell you, if you change any file name in a backend, if you change any file name in backend, look at the backend here, index.py. I mentioned index.py, index.py. Are you clear, team? Okay. So if you change, you better change here, or else incorrect name, versal.json. Where is that? Okay. Thank you. So thanks, buddy. So right click and rename versal.json. Okay. I done this now. Great. Yeah. Version should be correct. Yes. It's done now. So we have index.py. So we have some backend file. We have some front end file, backend file. Up to this clear now. So this project structure. So the two file, I keep it outside, guys. The two file, I keep it outside. Understood? Now what I'm gonna do now, anyone is completed? So everyone is done. I hope you are very much straightforward because I mentioned in a proper way all these things so that anyone can work easily. There is no issues. But yes, the freshers might they feel a little tough because okay. Now backend part we done, front end part. Now what do you do, guys? I want to open a terminal. When I open a new terminal, go to command prompt. And when we go to the command prompt, the first thing is I want to install this requirements.txt, right, guys? So I want to go to cd, okay, second project, pip install r requirement.txt. So let me install all the library over here. I'm going to install, yeah, CLS, pip install. Yeah, it's already done. Pip install requirement.txt. Completed, guys? Team, yes or no? No, man. It is what exactly I'm saying. Mogili Kumar, come on. Let me tell you, okay, if you see the code, guys, what we done, config.py. Okay, let me explain the code one by one. All right. So here, load.env. What is load.env? One by one. Whatever API key it here, this API key called here, guys, understood? And it create a class. So this method fetch the information about the query. Are you guys clear? That is why the config.py file create. Mowgli understood? Now the next one, Gemini service. What is Gemini service? It validates setting before triggering endpoint. So API key, whatever API key we have here, I define a function. Why this function has defined? Whenever user write any question by using help of the API key, so the integrations is happening here. If you see this now, just 1 second. This is what happened, guys. Here, the config file and service and the fast API. One, two, three. The three things will talk each other. So that's why look at the arrow mark. The arrow mark is okay. The front end will go to back end fast API code and it go to config and it call the Gemini services dot py file team. And next one, just go back to the code and then here index.py. We write index because, okay, enable chords to send your front end can connect seamlessly. So there is a chords to help your front end to back end connections. We use this library, I mean, fast API, HTTP executions because exceptions. Using HTTP, we try to establish connections from front end to back end. Understood? And we want to build an app and then define a class and method because this user have to understand the oops, then you understood asynchronize chat request and response. There is a here we'll get post method and get method. HTTP has two protocol, get, post, and update and delete. The four methods we have. So we have at post and app get. So now, then we create a front end. In the front end, we have HTML to make the web page and style, how the page style looks like, and app.js. This is very important because this JS file grab elements matching index.html. So all the function code has written to connect to HTML and to have dark light theme, clear chart sessions, function chart message handler, connect to live backend, and then welcome message panel to activate interactive display layout. So that's what I'm saying. If I can write all the code, guys, if you can write, it take almost 5 to 6 hours. So because I don't think that people are can't wait up to that time. So that's the reason I have been mentioned it here. Clear, guys? Exactly. Each actions in UI captured and give to the backend. That's right. True. Okay. So team, are you clear? Mowgli, hey man, are you clear or not? So it is somewhere integrations using help of the connections, using help of the module, all these things has integrated. Great. So the next part is, so what we do the next part, okay, wait, I will on the charger. Okay. So the next one, I could say, what do you do now? Installations completed? Pip installations completed? Yes or no, team? Great. So now I'll go to CD backend. In CD backend, I have to run the index.py, index.py, uvcon, uvcon, index, app, reload. Try. Let's copy and paste here. Great. Fast API chatbot by backend and backslash docs, enter. Great. Do you see Generative chatbot SaaS API created by Prakash Senapathi? I want to testing it whether it's working or not. Go to the post, and once you go to the post, you can see try it out, and I'm going to write as hi and execute. I want to check does LLM is working or not. Okay, hi there. How can I help you today? Yes, it is working. It is working. Yes, it is working. Command to run it. Mohammed, command to run it. You need to write this command, which is uvcon and index app reload. Okay, yeah, I'll paste the command. So this is your file uvcon index app, and now we test that our code is running successfully. Have you seen this, team? Have you seen is the code is successful running? Now cancel, please cancel and go back to normal here and go back to 8,000. Okay, great. So that means the backend is running here, the fast API is running. All right. So once we done the fast API, so great. So the next part is I wanted to check the front end, whether front end is working or not. How do you go to the front end? The back end part we done. Go to the front end and here command prompt cd second project front end index.html. Okay, do you see index.html, the front end? The front end we created here, the index.html. Yes, guys. The moment when I say hi, let's check any error message. Hi there, how can I help you today? Great. The index.html also working, team. Did you see this now? The index.html also working. I want you to try both. I want you to try both. Yes. So we can have we have a backend here, an index.html and front end. So the both code is working. Am I correct or not? So the both code is working and LLM is everything is connected properly. Now this app I want to deploy in Vercel. This code I wanted to deploy in Vercel. So how did I deploy? UVCon. It's UVCon, Vaishnavi. UVCon, UVI. Backend isn't working. Backend isn't working means, Mohammed, maybe some integrations you have done wrong. Okay, team, some integrations you have done wrong. Please check. If you do not do the project folder structure, please watch it. Maybe after the class you can do it. Okay, team, everything is given in the YouTube video. You can follow this. All right, team. So here we have done the backend part. We have done the front end part. So index.html. So what I do next? So the next thing I want to come out CLS. So we have here backend is checking, front end also checking. So I'm sure for the first time, if you do it, maybe you get some error. Please notice this. And maybe after the workshop also, bootcamp also, you can do it. So let me tell you, in backend, we have done env file, config file, Gemini service.py, index.py. This is all backend part. And front end part, we have done this one, app.js, index.html, style.css. We have requirement and versal.json is there. All right. So what do you want to do now? So if you write directly, as I already just type versal, all right. If I click versal, let's see, done. Ravi Kumar. No, no, it's not local. Okay, now check versal. Which project? Cody's project. I want to build a new project, not existing project. SaaS deployment chatbot. Deployment chatbot. SaaS deployment bot, name of the project. Now hit enter. When you hit enter, no. Just wait. Production. Deploy it now. See, this deployment in you can work everywhere. Let's open this now. Open it. And here, great. Now I can say, hi, allow. Please check your backend logs. What it's saying? Encoder processing your request. Please check your backend logs. Okay, Shiva is working for you. Yeah, you need access, it's saying. Okay. Guys, it's showing backend log. The one thing I need to do is I have to go to my deployment. Let's close Vercel. In Vercel, go to project here. And this is my SaaS deployment project. Yes, frontend is working. Very good. And what I need to do is I have to set up my Gemini API key here. I want to go to setting, environments. And do you see API key cannot take by local API key? That is what I got this error message. In production error, I got because the local API key, I mean, the API key which I configured in environment, that it's stored in local, right, guys? So let me set up in development. And here, not development, go back again. Okay. Add environment variable. Okay. Gemini API key. Wait, I'll copy paste my API key over here. I'll copy paste the API key. Where is my API key? Just 2 minutes. Just go to desktop and my file here, and then API key list. Just go to the API key list here. Wait, and then I'll go to the cursor and .env. Okay, API key and copy that. Now try and here. Okay, then save. Okay, so did you see redeploy now? Let's redeploy. Let's try this and view deployment. Okay, wait for some time. View code. You can view code in deployment also, deployment service. Vercel.json. Okay. Backend file you have here. Gemini services.py, index.py. Frontend we have. Okay, view environment variable. It is already there. Okay. So now says deployment. Just wait for some time. It's ready now. Now check. So here, allow. Okay, please check your backend logs. I think reopen. Okay, the Windows is crashed. Just no problem. I can open this now. Okay, so one moment. I can. Team, are you understand? So deployment, some issues are going on or not? I mean to say, when you check this, wait. So I think in front end part, we'll try one more time. Okay, close. And let's close all the file one more time. Yes, guys. Yes, front end is working. No, front end is working, Avinash, but you have to deploy to the Vercel. So what you do, I'm close every file now. I'm close every file because 2 files deployment is going on right now. So I'll go back to my one file. Let's stop this one, and you can't stop directly. I can setting, go to delete this deployment now. Just testing and delete project. Delete here and want to delete my project now. Delete project. So here, okay, team, done. So go to project now, says deployment. Let me try. Okay, I have to just wait. No, couldn't reach the backend API system. Where is my logs here? Check deployment, uh, productions now, and here logs file. Check what is the issues. Okay, all right. Logs now. Wait. So time. No worries, no worries. So I will do it another time. Just wait. So I will check that. Just minimize. So team, I want everyone to go to the code and okay. Just try one more time. Just go to terminal, new terminal, new terminal. First, I'll go to command prompt. See, we see that the front end, I mean, deployment, we got some bugs, right? Because that code you can use anywhere in your phone, you can send to someone. First, I'll go back to the cursor folder. Okay, so back in file, env, Gemini service. One second. Okay, so here I can write model name equals to, just copy env, model name equal to control S now. File, save. Let's try. Let's try. Command prompt, cd second deployment, backend part. Which one I have? Index.py, right? uvcon index app reload. Try this. So let's copy this file and go to over here. Try this. Okay, it's working. Great. Backend is fine. Let's try PowerShell and command prompt. Online team, are you doing this, guys? Are you getting any issues? Please answer me. So in front end, yes, Ravi, you are able to do that backend part, but in the front end part, okay, you are not able to do that, right? Yes. Yes. Now, okay, I want to minimize, save it. CD second, front end, in front end, which index, hold on. All right. Hello. Okay, please check your backend logs. Sir, public in access. No issues. Yeah, I got your Shiva. For you also, you're getting the same issues, right? Yes. I can check your, yes. So no worries, no worries. We will see that. No problem. So these are the issues. So index HTML. Okay, no problem. Can you open the app.js? In app.js, if I fetch API chart, okay. Hmm, interesting. If I remove the model name now, save it. I encountered the check your backend logs. So can you please check network logs? No, actually, I think deployment part, wait, observability, and then here deployment settings, logs hide. Okay, I'm seeing empty here. Could not reach, yeah, couldn't reach the backend API system. Exactly. That's what we got this now. So one thing, I'll close everything now. Okay, env, let's close. Let's close now. And here, maybe I have to close this. In front end app.js, I want to do one thing. I'll remove this API chart. Okay. Line number is line number 53 in app.js. If you remove the applications now, can we try? So UVCon is running. Oh, okay, okay. Guys, I think, team, I'm bad. Actually, the API has expired. Sorry, the API key has expired, guys. Exactly. No, 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 Pravanu, what exactly happened? The API, Gemini API key is expired. You got my point. I think for you it will work. Let's check. Maybe I need to change the API key now. Wait, I need to go to, just 1 second. I have to create another API key. Go to the Gemini API key, then API key list. I have to fetch another API key. Let's copy. And here, app.js. Okay, maybe environment file. Control V. Now I changed the APS, guys. I changed the new API key, all right? So I'll delete it now. Terminal, command prompt. Let's try cd second backend now. UVCon index main, sorry, app reload, UVCon index app. So hold on. I will try to copy this and paste here. I'll close everything. Okay. Talks now. Let's post, try it out. Hi, execute. Sorry, an error. Did you see this, guys? This is what error message. Sorry, I encountered. Have you noticed this, guys? What is the error message, everyone? Actually, this is the error message. Okay. So give me some time. All API keys copied last time. I think all API key will termed. Just wait. I will again close that and go to my code environment file. Control S, file, save all. 53 every much. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Give inverted code to API key. Not required. Not required, Raju. It will work. Not required. So, okay. Go back to it now. Okay. Docs, post, try it out. Hi, execute. This API key also not working. Reply. This API key also. Well, I think all are. Guys, can you try? For you, it will work maybe. Can you try? For you, it will work. If you notice this now, 1 second. Just copy this one. Everyone got the same error? Show the same error. Okay, so these are the deployment failure will happen, guys. I don't see any error. Very good, son. Yeah, Sandeep, that's what. Actually, I'm using getting 200 in response. Did you see these are the production issues we have? No problem. And I'm going to close it. Command prompt one more time. CD second. Wait, I want to test my API key, which one is working or not. Just go to VS Code and Visual Studio Code. Just 1 second. Not required, not required, Prashad, not required. So, not required. So first test. 2 minutes, I'm testing the code. Okay. I'm sure fresher already left so far. Wait, this we're doing a last step, okay? Just wait for some time. Yeah. So we'll have the black box agent is running. So might be 1 second, 1 second. I am actually the API key I have to check. So if it's working, actually the code will deploy, guys, and you will, the front end we build, the back, the first code is working and second it has some issues. Correct. So wait, still my VS code is getting ready. Wait. Okay. Just try. One second. Underscore is missing. No, different API key you will get, na Swatanjali. You will get different API key, na guys. Yeah, the code is running. I'm asking, can you build summarization table between AI versus Gen AI agentic AI? Just wait. I think API key is not the issue. Let's check what is error message I'm getting. all support. It will no longer. Just one moment. Yeah, this key is working. 1 second. I'm giving copy and try to .env. Okay. Control S. I save it. File, save all. Okay, team. File, save all. Now for API, new for API. Yeah. Fahad, for that you need to pay, I think, man. 3.5 flash. So I'll close it now. No problem. We'll do one thing. So let's execute. Let's delete. Let's delete everything. All right. Just one moment. Terminal. I'll close everything now. One more time. Everything I closed. It is working for me. Shiva, it's working. Wonderful. Hi. Great. Wonderful. Shiva is the very good. Deployment is working or not? Team, have you see Shiva has shared one link to you. Can you check it will work? Exactly. So now let me try this. Let me try this now. And I'll have yeah, I will do that. Yeah, I will do that. That's what. Yeah. So I'm going to terminal, new terminal, and then cd, go to command prompt. I can have another folder, GenAI cursor, cd chatbot, and here I'll see the backend now. Let's go to the backend file here. The backend file is, okay, no, not this file. I'll try this one. cd second. Let's call it. Okay, Shiva is working. Ravi Kumar is working. Great, great. So I can use cd dot cls cd chatbot SaaS cd backend, and then we have here, and I'm going to create a file called, okay, index.py, right? Index.py. This is my code here, uvcon, and here I make index. It will work, guys, no problem. Main reload. Try this. I hope. I'm going to, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, do it again. It's app cd backend and uvcon reload. I'm going to copy this, and here, okay, it's now done. And go back to here, PowerShell command prompt, and I can call it as cd front end, okay, front end index.html. Okay, it works now. So this went till live. This link will live until you close your code. Hi, sorry, error processing. Actually, it happens because I think go to front end, in the front end app.js. Okay, I have to give the Yes, you're right. I need to share this file, right? Copy that, and I have to give this code here. And now file save. Yes, guys. And then try. And here, hi. So folder name should be. Okay, I'm use another folder also. Just 1 second. Here, I'll go to deployment. Yeah, so actually the API key error only, guys. There is nothing else. The code is work for you. No worries. I'm sure it is not the big issues. So I think try it out. And I'll close. Did you see? Please check your backend logs. Why I'm getting this error message? Check the backend logs. So the next one, how many of them got output, guys? How many of them got deployment? Yes, Ravi done. Sandeep done. Very good. Yes, PK done. Got it. Yes, it works. Very nice, very nice. It works. There is, I'm done. Very good, very good. Team is, so same thing, it nothing. You will, whatever code we generate here, the same code it will be generated. That's it, guys. Did you see? Normal, we need to pay for this, but without paying anything, we have built this one. Agree with me, virtual.com. Yeah, I've done the file. Yep. So it will work. So go to setting, I'll deploy. So I'll create, and then maybe I delete the project here. Just copy. So this small issues should be there. Isn't it, team? Are you understood how exactly it works now? Great, done. Abdul has completed. Awesome. So I think it's just 10. Yes. Swetanjali done. Great. 3 changes. No. See, if you do API chart, yes, this you have to manage it. Then it will run on your productions, guys. Correct. So there's a two thing. If you need to call index.html, you have to give this API key, or else you no need to give this API key for a deployment. For a deployment, you can remove it. You can also give that. There is a no issue. So here I wanted to do last time, and then if not, that's okay. And I hope you guys already work it, isn't it, team? So can you just minimize? Okay, I'll create a terminal. So I have built this one as well, GenAI chatbot SaaS. Okay, so no problem. Maybe I will delete. Okay, second data set, I will delete everything. Vercel I delete, PyCache delete, because existing file, let's delete it. And then, okay, so backend file, I deleted all the files now. For the front end, just git, this is also I deleted. All right. So let me do it one more time from beginning. Okay, let's see. And I'm sure it will work. And if not works, that's okay, because we already know. Team, did you understand how it works? Everyone, did you understand how it works? The first thing is we'll have, we just go to command prompt, and then we'll go to cd, second part, cd backend. Okay, I have to run uvcon, and then index file. I'll open 2 file here, index file and app reload. All right, let's try this. And now I'm going to copy this file. Yes. and then go to paste here. Now open this. So this is what the docs we built now. Post it here, try it out, hi, and execute. So one more time. Do you see, hello, how can I assist you today? You got the backend now? Great. So I'll cancel it now. And because sometimes you have to delete the existing code, then it works. The backend file is up. All right. The backend file is up. Just go to front end and I'll go to the command prompt. From the command prompt, you have to do this like cd. The first one, did I went to second? Okay. Second, front end, and here index.html, but app.js. Okay. I will enter now. Okay. Now, hi. It will work. Okay. It's working. Great. The two file is working now. Great, guys. So now what I need to do, you have to run this code. Just minimize and this one, npm Vercel install Vercel. We already once Vercel installed. No need to do it again. Okay, guys. So you just write Vercel here. Only one time you have to install Vercel and open. I think I deleted my key over there. So which project? Because if you go back to Cody's project and then enter the name of the create new project and deployment in production, whatever you type your name, and now code directory. Okay, then I think I have to do, just delete one more time. 1 second, command prompt, cd second. Every time I think, do I need to install it? Let me check this again. We already done this now, right? Still, wait. I have to go back to the file. Just 2 minutes. See, guys, without any single charges, the deployment part we done. So any code you can deploy easily. Can you do it or not, guys? So what exactly happened? Whatever the app you guys build, some of them already built it, and we can create a front end and back end as well. Understood, guys, or not? So that's great. That's great. So in future, I wanted to build, there's a lot of deployment in AWS, Azure. I will try to bring out in upcoming classes. Okay. So the main problem of the freshers might be they will exit if I have more advanced. So all those things we will do it in our live classes. So cursor, CD, second data set, and then here, now what's the, try this. Okay, Cody's project, create new project, deployment, no. Okay, just going on. Great. Dear host, I'm working and where I'm fully planning to into course. I'd like to what happened? Grant me access to recording. Okay, I think Arif, can you take to Sandeep? I will discuss with you. Okay, to you. Now, do you see the deployment part has created now open, and here just try I allow. It's working. Deployment is working. Have you checked this now? Finally, I'll ask what is MCP, Model Context Protocol, Model Context Protocol in agentic AI. and send. Team, have you seen deployment completed? So deployment NJ Prakash Versal app. So this file you can share to anyone, and worldwide this app is working. Pretty clear. Do you see I got my responses or not? Team, how is the session? Was it good or not? Was it good or not? Team, interesting. So today you have understood like how the front end, back end, how the workflows has good. Extraordinary session. Very nice. And very good. So team, I really appreciate for you. Fantastic and fabulous. Very good. I don't know how many of them completed, but trust me, in less time after the deployment, users will use. Yeah, we can API cost. Actually, Abdul, no, API will cost. Let me tell you, your API will give $5. If I give you, it will immediately timed out. Learned so many new things. Okay, very nice, amazing session as always. Great. So team, if you see the backend, share the deployment link in Zoom. No, I won't share Mogli because it is just $5, and I think it will be. I mean, it's out. I have to teach a lot of students as well in upcoming classes. And the good thing is, whatever deployment has done, so it's not been done. Where do you go? Open the link now. If you see the link now, I can open inspect. Go to the inspect. Open the inspections. See your deployment is live now, and I will show you production ready platform. This is production ready platform, and this is what you can share this app to anyone. Deployment to theta app. This file you can share to the anyone in the world. So without install any software, everyone. Yeah. So everyone can use your platform. So you can create a front end, you can create a back end. The way I created in HTML, you create a front end, back end, and you can use your SaaS service to the world. And it's very good for freelancing and duration. The deployment has it for 10 second, 2 minutes. It's production ready. I don't think any problem has appear here. If you see deploy logs, now you can open the logs. It's running at what time the deployment had started. If you see you can track all the log files, guys. Log files are very important because it will give you that, I mean, what you're doing, deployment summary, static assets. So what are the file we done? Front end app, front end index, front end style, what functions backend index.py function has done. Okay, deployment checks. Also, you can see the overview. You can get a view code, how exactly the deploy happened to the front end. In here, this is output. You got the backend file. You have n file, config file, Gemini service file. This is n file we connected, config file we given here, and Gemini service code has given here, index.py file. Now in front end, app.js, this was important, the 53 line, where if you miss this, then the fetching will be, it's step by step detail, well explained. Very good, Fahad. And then here, style.css we created. In front end, we have created backend, and front end we created requirement.txt. This file has created, and versal.json. So in versal and JSON, this is important code. So this is where it exactly happened, guys. Are you clear? And open graph, you can see the graph here. Go back to the main link up here. If you see, you can see the production as well. Okay, I can monitor just all environment variable. Just go to back step again, and 1 second, go to here and the deployment. So guys, okay, see this now. Every step you can see that edge request function and all the file, you can visibility, observability. If you open this edge request, so 2x, fast data transformer, Versal functions, active CPU. Okay. So Versal is one of the powerful platform. You can create your notebook. You can have query. If you have any query, you can get this information 2 hours ago, 5 minutes ago. Do you see? Count. Okay, all these things you can monitor, guys. Team, are you clear? So today what we done here is, listen to me. So this is what exactly analytics exactly. So today, team, are you clear now? So this front end browser, this is my front end browser. So now again, come back to my user. I ask a question. What is question I ask? What is MCP? Okay, what is MCP? Where I ask in Chrome browser. All right, go back to this one. I ask in Chrome browser front end. Which front end we call index HTML style app.js. So this three HTML we call now front end app.js index style.css. After that, just go back to the send request app.js. So if you see, I keep saying the app.js, it has like, okay, send request, try to connect the request by this block. Okay, try block. And so the next one is fast API. So this code is calling from backend index.py. So this is connections passed between front end send request. So front end will send request to JS send request to backend. Backend call config.py. So you open config.py. This is the py file. Which LLMs I'm calling? Gemini LLM I'm calling. And then we have a Gemini service.py. So this service, go back to this now, Gemini service.py. And the data fetch from Gemini LLM and fast API response and front end receive and display to user, and here the user get response, the output. It's just an UI, but behind the scene this all ecosystem has runs. Today, you whether you understand or not, very nicely, neat and clean UI, neat and clean, has explanations given. Team, are you agree? So how many of them deploy? How many of them deploy? How many of them deploy? Great, great. Agree. I have deployed. Very good deployed. So do you want to wait for another deployment on Azure, Cloud, GCP, and AWS? Simple explanations, but very powerful, guys. It's very simple thing, but the payment needs to be required. If you need, I will see that if sometimes allow. So please, tomorrow onwards, I'm starting a new batch on AWS. Deploy LLMs. I won't teach complete AWS, but I know how the deployment, and I would love to join since the fee is a bit high. Hey, the fee is very less, man. Understood or not? The fee is very less here. So if you talk to Arif, will take care of this. See, actually, freshers, what happened? They try to easy code. It's not work out. But all those things is important. I'm sure you can deploy anything. Okay, which job market is demand in demand in 2026 to 2030? Can you do a future predictions? Can you do the future predictions? Let's try. Do you know from LinkedIn and about his biodata? Now try this. If you see this now, you got response. So which LLM? I'm using Gemini LLM is using now. Gemini LLM. So this is not a chatbot project. This is a deployment project. We built end to end. Okay, 100% certainty, job market demand, current trend, technology, demographic, global printing. And actually, if you see the podcast of Nikhil and the Entropic CEO, it's clearly mentioned the coding has no more things, guys. Understood or not? So you can have all these things, guys. Team, I'm sure. Can you please upload the architecture image in GitHub? Okay, I will update after the class, after the session. You can find it. You can refresh. You will get it. All those things, team. So, team, I hope you understand, and that's it for today. And I wanted to I wanted to, okay, just display this one and please scan the QR code. Can you please share this image flow shown? I will share now. I will share in the Git, you can download. Okay, team? And if any further questions, you teach me a lot of new technology. I studied all those. Could realize you teach me very hard topics in simple way. Yeah, I know. A deployment Azure AWS in future. Please plan the session. I will do it. I will do it GCP. I'll working on it to make things easy. But you people can't do because it is a pay services, and if you pay, then it would be a problem. I'll have some webinar for it. How was the session? Amazing. You like it, guys? So please don't forget to. What is the duration of tomorrow batch? Duration, it's 4 to 5 months. Sandeep, join tomorrow class, then you understand. So if any freshers are asking you for, please suggest the best thing. Understood, guys? Amazing. So I request your likes and comments. So this time I got at least 100 likes, and maybe it's up to you. I'm not okay, team. Daily 1.5 hours. Daily 1.5 hours. Okay, Sandeep. So please attend tomorrow class, then things will be much better. So scan it and we'll have discuss more things, team. Okay, we will discuss in tomorrow class. So team, are you understood now? I have referred already my office. Okay, Swapnil, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the session. Yes. So thank you for joining on Sunday session, and meet you with another workshop, or maybe a planning to do workshop on quantum computing in future class. So don't forget to absent. I mean, don't forget to yes to please join that, and tell your people to and attend the beautiful programs I started in tomorrow onwards. So you can refer as many as you can. So that's it for today, and see you and good night, guys. I'm sorry, goodbye. Thank you, team. Yeah. Please share the link today. It's already here. Let me open the YouTube. And in YouTube, go to Naresh IT, and I think it's going on. So let's try this. 1 second. I'm sharing you now. Skip it. I'll copy and chart. Go to the chart, everyone. Okay. Thank you, guys.